Welcome to First Steps to Success, a quick start guide to success with winning in the cash flow business. In a minute, you'll hear from Russ Dalbey, the man responsible for 16 years of success and millions of dollars in profits with people just like you. And you'll meet Andrew Steiner, one of Russ's top students who climbed his way to the top of the cash flow business to run Russ's cash flow operations. You'll learn, straight from the people who know it best, the easiest ways to get started in the business right away.
I never thought that the successes that we're seeing today and that I'm seeing in my life today would have come this quickly. I know that we've worked hard to achieve what we have, but the success is just amazing. It's overwhelming some days.
It's a great feeling to be in control of your life. You know, you set goals and you can actually accomplish those goals. So that's really a great feeling. It gives you a sense of freedom.
Thank you for believing in me and in yourself enough to purchase my course. My promise to you is my staff and I will give you 110% to help you reach your goals with winning in the cash flow business. You know, all of my life, people have told me that I had to work hard and sacrifice good things to get ahead. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Yet, right now in this video, you're going to see for yourself that that's simply not true. There is a better way to make a buck and an easier way to live. I'm talking about a simple, easy way to earn extra income every month, unlock the free time that you've always wanted, and to provide the security that you need and look forward to for a happy retirement. Right now, you may be asking yourself, where do I start? And I don't blame you. And that's why I designed this video, is to help carry you right to the quick and easy things you can do right now to guarantee your success and a more prosperous life in just days from today. I'm not going to ask you to spend hours and hours studying the materials, because I'm going to show you an easy way to success using a time-proven technique that has been around for over 50 years. So you can finally stop living paycheck to paycheck for good and start enjoying your life.
We now know that our financial freedom and future is set. We know we will never have to worry about it again. We will always have what we need when we need it, and we'll be home with our children every day.
I can make a good income. I can be at home with my family. We can travel. We go on vacations now. We are not struggling financially. And as a matter of fact, I don't think that we will ever have to worry about money again in our entire life, thanks to this program.
For a person that really grew up without anything, this is pretty huge for me, because I think that this is where this business is going to help me and my family succeed. And I am super, super, super grateful to you, because I would not have known about winning in the cash flow business if you wouldn't put it out there for us to see.
That would be so interesting.
Folks, the information in my course has the
Right, is it
potential
just
to
a
change
for
your
fun
life
class?
forever. But just like any tool,
How
you have to use
interesting
it
that would
if you
be.
truly want to be successful. So let me ask you right here and now, what do you want? Let's write it down so my staff and I can help you get there. In fact, my 30-day, I'll prove it to you, money-back guarantee, gives me the freedom to put my course to work and take it for a test drive. So over the next 30 days, or however long you want to take, we'll be here to support and help you achieve your goals every step of the way. In fact, this video will teach you exactly how to do it and how to accomplish the life you've always dreamed of. I know you'll find, like so many others, that this is the easiest, most hassle-free way to make a lot of money. Yet, I also know that starting something new can be a little scary. And that's why I've included a special bonus with your course. 1 free year of expert guidance from my advisor line. My company has become a leading educator of home-based entrepreneurs. Here at the Dalbey Education Institute, we pride ourselves on helping others achieve their goals. In fact, our motto is, "We are successful, helping others succeed." So when you bought your course, I gave you free membership to my institute. You may find that this course is so easy that you don't need any help. But anytime you have a question, or if you need a little advice, or even just a little motivation, my staff and I will be happy to assist you in any way possible. They're here to help you every step of the way.
Your staff, your support, and every time I was needing questions answered, they were there.
At the Dalbey Education Institute, we have some of the brightest minds in the cash flow world. And every day, these folks are working on real live note deals just so we can provide the most accurate, up-to-date guidance to students like you. And right now, I want to introduce to you one of my top advisors, who also happens to be one of my all-time top students. His name is Andrew Steiner, and he's one guy I trust to run my note business. He's a top educator in this industry, and he's been personally involved with millions of dollars in successful note deals. So he knows what it takes to get started, and he knows what it takes to be successful. Take to heart what I'm about to show you, because I know the results can change your life forever. Grab a pen and paper, because your future begins right now. Congratulations on taking the first steps to building your own home-based business. As Russ mentioned, I started off in the same way as many of you. I had no background in the note business or in the real estate industry. My education started just like yours, winning in the cash flow business. And the knowledge that I gained from the course was enough to get me started. At that point, I felt I had enough confidence just to dive into this industry. I started working on a few deals, and as my experience grew, I started participating in more and more transactions. And in the last year alone, I've worked on more than $1 million worth of note deals. From all of this, I found that the note business was as easy as Russ says. I was able to get out there and get started working on deals almost immediately. And since I didn't have any previous experience in this industry and was still able to succeed, I truly believe that you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. While you're reading through your books, many of you may have questions. So I want to remind you that we have an entire team here ready to help you along the way. You just need to let us know how we can assist you on your path to achieving your goals. We're going to cover a few things that will help you get your business off the ground. But before we do, there's a few questions that you'll need to ask yourself. First, why did you decide to start your own home-based business? Why did you choose the note business? Are you here for just a good education, or is this going to be your full-time job? I'm sure some of you are just looking for a little extra income so you can take that trip you've always wanted to go on. The answers to these questions will actually dictate how much time you'll need to dedicate to building your business. And clearly, if this is going to be your full-time job, you may want to dedicate more time. But I suggest dedicating at least 15 minutes per day to building your business. And clearly, this time should be spent working towards your goals. And in order to do this, we're going to need to set at least 3 goals for ourselves. Now, I suggest setting a material goal, a personal goal, and a monetary goal. We can write these goals down in our Step 1 manual in the section entitled What to Do First. Now, here's a few examples of some goals you guys might use. First, a monetary goal. I make $500,000 per year. A personal goal. I am a successful business person. And a material goal, I have a new house. Now, all of these goals are attainable, but we're going to need to dedicate some time to achieving them. Now, our time can be spent learning about the note business, marketing our business, or closing deals. Now, clearly, in order to start working on deals, we must first understand what we do and what we're looking for. Now, we focus on the note business, so it does make sense to learn more about the note industry. So first, a note is essentially an IOU, or a promise to make payments. It's normally created through the sale of property, and if you need more information on it, you can take a look at your Step 1 manual in the section entitled A Great Example of How a Note's Created. Now, in this example, the person receiving payments is known as the note holder. Essentially, this is the person we're looking for. We don't want to contact the person making payments, though. They always want to sell those payments, but it's not theirs to sell. We want to speak to the person receiving them. And if we find one that is interested in selling those payments, all we need to do is set them up with a buyer. And once the deal is completed, that's when we can get paid. Now, there's a few things to remember in this process. First, we're not brokers. We only connect a seller with a buyer. The buyer is going to make the decision on whether or not they want to purchase that note. And the seller is going to make the decision on whether or not they want to sell it.
We could get paid for our efforts once this entire deal is completed. And to make sure this happens, there is some paperwork that we're going to need to use. First, we're going to want to use the commitment letter, and this we're going to send to the seller. Essentially, what this does is, has the seller agree to the selling price, and it ensures that they'll work with you throughout this deal. We're also going to need to use what's known as a non-circumvent agreement. This prevents the investor from cutting you out of the deal. And then finally, the most important piece of paperwork is the payout agreement. This ensures that we'll get our fee. Now, all of these documents are found in your Step 2 manual, and they can be downloaded from our website. And believe me, they're extremely easy to use. All you need to do is fill in the blanks. But if you do have any difficulties with them, feel free to call our course counselors because they're happy to assist you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome
Now that we know what
to
we're
this webinar
looking
today.
for,
This is
and we know
Jerry
how
Norton,
to
your host.
really get things done, we have to get out there and start looking for note holders. I have a few secrets that will help you along the way. First, we need to get our name out there and start building our contact list. You never know. Your next door neighbor may be the biggest note holder in town. You just need to ask them if they're receiving monthly payments. Something to bring when you go over to visit? Some business cards. These are one of the best marketing tools out there, and there's a reason why almost every professional you'll ever meet has them. Now, if you're a little uncomfortable talking with people face to face, you can go ahead and use the internet. This is a great way to address a large group of people without ever making contact. Now, all of you should have websites already. If you have any issues or any difficulties in setting this up, again, feel free to call us because we're happy to help. I also suggest getting in contact with note holders themselves. These are people that are receiving monthly payments now. The way to do this is just by picking up the phone and giving them a call. Now, I know this can be intimidating for many people. A lot of people out there are not comfortable talking to individuals over the phone, especially when we don't know them. But if you truly think about it, this is something everyone does almost every day. So let's give it a shot. And we have phone scripts made out for you already. You can find them in your Step 1 manual under Getting Results and Making Money. Just be sure to look for the phone scripts. And they also suggest practicing. And the first time you go through that script should not be when you have a real live note holder on the phone. Now, for those of you who are a little uncomfortable talking on the phone, we can also use postcards. These too can be found in your Step 1 manual. You'll also find them in the same section under Getting Results and Making Money. We have a couple great examples. The key is just getting those postcards out there. Now, another tip I have is for you guys to all find a mentor. A mentor can help you when note holders respond. It will also help you learn more about the business. So if you ever run into any difficulties, you have someone you can rely on so you can get good advice. Now, we do know enough to get started, but a mentor can definitely help you meet your goals. And believe me, it helps to know more about what we are looking for. So when a great deal comes across your plate, you'll know how to get things done. Now, if you want to learn more about this and more about the note business, feel free to give us a call. We have a team of coaches here ready to assist you. In order to achieve the goals you have set, you have to start working towards them by first, knowing what you want and writing them down. Second, and most importantly, you need to recite them for at least 15 minutes per day. This keeps your business continuously growing and keeps you on track when making important decisions. There are a few things you should do right now. First, we should set up our websites. If you need assistance with this, you can call our course counselors. The website is a great way to address a large group of people without ever having to meet them. You should also take some time to read through our manuals. They're full of great information. And if you have any questions along the way, we have an entire team that's here to help you with that as well. And then finally, we need to get started. You guys are in the exact same place I was when starting in the note business. If I was able to achieve the success I was looking for, you should be able to as well. I look forward to working with you in the future. Once again, congratulations on starting your own home-based business, and good luck. Welcome back.
As you can see, this business is easy, fun, and very rewarding. All you have to do now is write down your goals and ask yourself, what do I want? Do you want a new car? A new boat? A new house? Do you want more money? How much money? Write it down. As you'll find, I believe in writing down our goals to make them happen. This reminds me of a Harvard Business School study where in 1979, they took their MBA graduating class and found that 3% of that class wrote down their goals. 13% didn't write them down but had them in their mind. The other 84% did nothing. 10 years later, they went back and they found that the group of 13% who had their goals in their mind made twice as much money as the other 84% who didn't write down their goals. Now get this, the 3% of the folks who wrote down their goals, they made 10 times more than the other 84% combined. So what's the moral of the story? Write down your goals right now so we can help you achieve the things you want. Okay? Great. And when you do start achieving your goals, please let me know about it. Over the years, I've heard so many people who have started with nothing more than a dream and have come out successful and happier than ever. And I never get tired of hearing about those stories. I hope you feel the same way. And I bet some of my previous success stories even inspired you. So I ask, when you reach your goals, share your story with me so we can inspire the next generation of winning in the cash flow business students. Is that fair? Again, welcome to a great life of rewarding riches and the time to enjoy it. Welcome to winning in the cash flow business, and congratulations on your decision to improve your life.